Welcome back to some more high school softball live from the Fort Meade Softball Complex in Sturgis, South Dakota. It's Game 2 of KDSJ's doubleheader of high school softball. The Spearfish Spartans in action live versus the Sioux Falls Lincoln Lady Patriots. Good evening. Welcome into our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, the official sports medicine provider to several high schools in the Black Hills and in Northeast Wyoming. As we got another East versus West matchup here in high school softball, as the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, making the long trek east down I-90 here to Sturgis to take on the Spartans. Sioux Falls Lincoln enters this contest with a 9-7 record, while the Spartans, after losing to Sioux Falls Jefferson earlier in the day, they are now 2-13, looking for win number 3 on the season. Good evening. Welcome into that broadcast booth. Clayson Davis on the call here for tonight's contest between the Spartans and the Patriots, as Sioux Falls Lincoln beat Sturgis earlier today to improve to a 9-7. They're just around kind of in the middle of the pack in terms of the standings. Meanwhile, Spearfish sitting comfortably in that 16th spot as Aberdeen Central, the 17th team, not going to make it to the Sodak 16. But the Spartans do not want to enter the postseason in the last hole, much like what they did last year, and actually had to travel to Sioux Falls Lincoln, where they were run ruled and did not put up a single run versus the Patriots. But Sioux Falls Lincoln a bit down this season compared to years past, so we'll see what they'll have on board here today, as again they'll take on the Spartans, head coached by Belle Lupkin, and again looking for win number 3, which would be their best record over the last 3 seasons. It's our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to first pitch, being brought to you by Jake's Collision Repair with locations in Spearfish and also right here in Sturgis. They're the Black Hills home team for collision repairs at 4415 East Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, and also right off exit 32 and Junction Avenue here in Sturgis. As the Spartans and the Patriots do battle here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook, don't forget to like the stream and subscribe to KDSJ-TV on YouTube, and also follow us on Facebook for all the latest news and sports happenings here in the Black Hills. We'll take a break, come back, and hear from head coach Belle Lupkin as she lays the foundation to tonight's matchup, being brought to you by Heiserling Concrete, the Patriots, and the Spartans coming up next.
Happen. From fender benders to deer crossings, it's just part of life. When it happens, take it to Jake's Collision Repair with 2 locations in Sturgis and Spearfish. Locally owned and serving the Black Hills for over 15 years, Jake's delivers top quality repairs using state-of-the-art equipment, advanced training, and eco-friendly paint systems. Their technicians are ICAR and PPG certified, and they work with any insurance company. So when collisions happen, and they will, choose Jake's Collision Repair.
Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine is here when you need us for the extreme athletes or those everyday activities. From kiddos with broken bones to retirees with creaky knees. Whether you're pumping iron or planting petunias, we'll be in our clinic locations throughout the region working together. Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine, getting you moving again so you can confidently say, I'm back. Go to monument.health/orthopedics to find out more.
As we continue with our Jake's Collision Repair countdown to first pitch, joined by head coach of the Spearfish Lady Spartan softball team, head coach Belle Lupkin. Now looking at your second opponent, Sioux Falls Lincoln. When you look at the Lady Patriots, 8-7 on the season coming into this ending of the week worth of games. What do you see on film from the Patriots that impresses you?
I mean, I could say a lot of the same things. I think they are a pretty solid program all around. I'm hoping we can be more competitive with them for sure. We've held our own with a lot of the Sioux Falls teams, and so I'm hoping that we can kind of do that through this weekend and make a good appearance. I think if we show up how we can definitely stay close in some of those games, especially Lincoln. I think that if we showed up as our best selves, we could be really competitive there. But again, we got to be able to play clean defense. We've got to be able to make the plays we need to make, and then we have to be able to hit. So it's just kind of the same thing off of both of them. If we show up and we do what we can do, I think we can compete, but we got to make that decision when we get there and be able to hold ourselves to that.
Awesome. Well, Coach, thanks for joining us here with KDSJ Sports, and good luck in today's softball contest.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Again, that's head coach Belle Lupkin of the Spearfish Lady Spartans joining us to lay the foundation to tonight's matchup between the Spartans and the Lady Patriots. And we'll have first pitch coming up in a matter of moments here on KDSJ Sports. As we continue with our Jake's Collision Repair count.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Beef Logic, Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base sports nutrition program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
No matter. Welcome back to the Fort Meade Softball Complex here in Sturgis, South Dakota. We'll have the Patriots and the Spartans here in a matter of moments as head coach Belle Lupkin joined us as we laid the foundation to tonight's matchup, being brought to you by Heinzerling Concrete. You can give them a call at 605-210-2320. We'll wrap up our post-game show with our Dana Dental Arts starting lineups, being brought to you by Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish. Let our family care for your family. We'll start off with the Sioux Falls Lincoln Lady Patriots, and they'll start like this. The shortstop leading things off will be number 11, Hayden Cook. Number 22, Paige Stensis, she's your third baseman, batting second. Jersey Williams, your first baseman, batting third. The designated players, number 37, Anissa Pickner, she is your cleanup hitter. Batting fifth is Sarah Matheson, the second baseman, batting fifth. Her sister, I believe, Catherine Matheson, she is your center fielder, batting sixth. Michaela Ham, the right fielder, batting seventh. Kenley Fairbrother, the catcher, batting eighth. And then the nine-hole hitter is actually wearing number 9, the left fielder, Addie Blotsky. She is the cleanup in the order. And then your starting pitcher is Jada Cooper. As we are underway here with first pitch. Coming about 25 minutes after schedule, but that's usually how it goes with high school softball. And leading things off will be Hayden Cook, the shortstop. Starts off with a foul ball. Starting pitcher in the circle for Spearfish, Taylor Tennant. Had a rough outing her just a few hours ago versus Sioux Falls Jefferson, but to be frank, I think everyone has a hard time hitting or pitching against Sioux Falls Jefferson. As she starts off with base hit that's going to roll over to shortstop. The throw from short to first. Is it there? Yes, it is, and the first out's recorded. As good job by the shortstop in question for Spearfish. And that's Olivia Lyons throwing it, Venora Carlson throwing over to Abby Fireeisen to record out number 1. So good start for the Spartan defense. And now we go into the dirt with the second hole hitter for the Patriots. That's Paige Stensis, the third baseman, starts off with the ball. So out number 1 recorded by the Spartans early As again, Tennant in the circle. We saw Tennant and also Kinsley Carlson. As we got a pop fly that's going to go up toward the fence. It's still in the field of play, and the catch is made by the catcher, Liv Johnson. And just like that, first two batters faced. 2 outs recorded by Spearfish, and a good start for the Lady Spartans defensively as they took care of 1 and 2. Now here comes number 3 for the Lady Patriots, and that's your third baseman, Jersey Williams. She's your next at bat. And Taylor Tennant starts off the strike. As we go to our center field cam here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ. Our live stats has Abby Fireeisen pitching. That is not the case. It is indeed Taylor Tennant, and it does switch to Taylor Tennant. So Williams looks at it. Inside pitch that's called for strike. Makes it now 1-2, the count on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Sioux Falls Lincoln 9-7 entering this contest. Spearfish 2-12 looking for win number 3. And now one more pitch. It's going to be just a bit outside, and we're tied up at 2 apiece. Again, your starting pitcher is Taylor Tennant. Went up against the heavy hitters of Sioux Falls Jefferson. They started the game with 3 home runs, and now we have a hit way out toward left field. And Williams is going to keep on going all the way over to second after the left fielder not able to cleanly field the ball. And after 2 outs, Spearfish allows a double. I believe that might go as a single and an error for Jersey Williams. Taylor Tennant in the circle this season. ERA of 8.504 has given up 73 hits for 70 runs, 49 earned, walked 25, struck out 14. As now she'll face the 4-hole hitter, and she nails this one out towards center. That's going to score a run for Lincoln. The throw to go home won't be in time. Jersey Williams circles the bases, and Sioux Falls Lincoln with an early 1-0 lead here at the top of the first with 2 outs. Take a look at that on our Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay with locations in Spearfish and in Sturgis. Hard hit ball that bounces off the dirt and out towards center, and that again scores Williams from second. And a 1-run RBI single from Anissa Pickner. That's who it was. So she sits at first. Again, Clayson Davis, the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Haley Treasure on the camera in game number 2. As we got a hit that goes over to third, throw to first there in time. You betcha. And Spearfish does record the final out, leaves a runner stranded at first. And Spearfish limiting the damage to just 1 run on 2 hits. And the Spartans will be up next to bat when we return in about 30 seconds for high school softball on a cool Thursday night on KDSJ Sports.
Throws in your direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Let our family care for your family.
Real value starts at...
Back to Sturgis High School softball on a Thursday night. As you can tell by the mics, it isn't blowing 50-mile-an-hour winds anymore. Actually, it's a bit of an over-exaggeration. It was probably about 20 to 30, but sounded a lot worse than that. Let's continue with our Dana Dental Arts starting lineups, being brought to you by Dana Dental Arts in Spearfish. We'll look at the Spearfish Spartans starting lineup. Liv Johnson, your catcher this contest. She's leading things off, the leading batter for the Spartans. Rosalind Dobson, the 8th grader. She is the second baseman, batting second. Olivia Lyons, third base, batting third. Abby Fireeisen batting cleanup. She's your first baseman. Venora Carlson, shortstop, batting 5th. Taylor Tennant, your starting pitcher tonight. She's batting 6th. Everly Whitlock, the left fielder, batting 7th. Chloe Wiswald, the right fielder, batting 8th. And Caitlin Lyon, the center fielder, cleaning things up in hitting hole number 9. Starting pitcher for the Lincoln Patriots, it's going to be number 24, Jada Cooper. Not hitting in the starting lineups, and we're going to get started with Liv Johnson. And first pitch, a bit out, snow called, strike one. Again, our square on KDSJ-TV, unofficial, so it is not the official ABS system that we see in the majors. Johnson, second pitch, is going to go over toward left field for a foul. Johnson quickly down the count, 0-2. Liv on the season with her at-bats, .449 average, 22 hits, 17 singles, 3 doubles, 2 triples, yet to hit a home run this season. As now the wind starts to blow back into the face of the batter, almost blowing across the diamond from left to right, at least from our point of view at this camera. 0-2 pitch outside. Here's the 1-2 now from Cooper. Going against leadoff hitter Liv Johnson. Spearfish has yet to get a hit yet today, and they might just have one. Liv Johnson splits short and second for a leadoff single for the Spartans. Just like that, Spearfish got their first hit of the day in 2 games. Again, went up against the super tough Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers, and Johnson again dribbles this one off the dirt and goes right by shortstop and all the way out toward first. And now a wild pitch, the throw down to second, and Johnson just barely gets on. So Liv Johnson able to steal second, and a base hit might score Liv. No outs recorded, and as again, this is Rosalind Dobson. And now we have meeting among the minds, our Law on the Diamond, being brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Discussing things, making sure Liv was either safe or caught. Here's a drive out towards center. Catch is made. Johnson is going to hold up at third, but Rosalind Dobson drive out towards center, lands in front of the center fielder, and now Spearfish has got runners in the corners with no outs. So a great start offensively. Dobson hitting .205. That was her 6th single of the year, her 9th hit. Again, it puts runners at first and third. So see if Rosalind will want to steal. Now here comes Olivia Lyons. We talked to her earlier this week on KDSJ Sports, and Lyons drive out towards center. It's going to be a diving catch that's going to be made for the out, but the sac fly will score Liv Johnson from third, and we're tied at 1 apiece. Outside corner able to get it. And again, the ball, it might have died up in the wind a little bit, but either way, Matheson at center was able to make the catch, and 1 out's recorded, but Spearfish tied things up at 1 apiece. Abby Fireeisen with a shot that does not quite clear shortstop, and that's going to be a quick out number 2 for the Spartans, as Fireeisen made good contact with the ball, but did not quite have the mustard to hit it over the head of Blotsky over at left field. So that's going to be quickly out number 2. Runner stays planted at first. And now Lincoln 1 more out away from getting out of the inning without limiting any more damage. As high pitch, this is Venora Carlson next to bat for Spearfish. Carlson, your shortstop this contest. As Carlson with a shot over toward the pitcher, and by the time she's able to make a play, Carlson already reaches base. I think that's going to go as a single. So that puts runners at second and first for the Spartans. And the bats have come awake for Spearfish after being all but silent in game number 1. It's going to bring up our pitcher tonight, Taylor Tennant, for the Spartans next to bat. And first pitch from Cooper a bit high. Again, high school softball here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. More games coming up tomorrow, one more game coming up tomorrow, as the Spartans will be right back here in Sturgis at 10:30 in the morning when they take on the Harrisburg Tigers. Catch that game right here on KDSJ-TV and also listen to the action live on KDSJ 980 AM 103.5 FM. Shot over to shortstop, throw to first. Is it there in time? And gloving it off the ground was Williams, and that will retire the inning for the Lincoln Patriots. Left 2 on, but Spearfish does tie the game at 1 apiece, and we're going to go to the top of the second. You're watching high school softball live on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ. Next to bat for Lincoln after this break, we'll have Matheson, Ham, and Fairbrother when we come back.
Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, your hometown dealer on West Jackson and Spearfish. Shop our wide selection, schedule expert service, and see the just-arrived Jeep Cherokee and Jeep Grand Cherokee. We're dedicated to helping you drive home happy, whether you're searching for a new ride or keeping yours running strong. Stop in or visit our website to experience the Junix difference. Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, where service, selection, and savings come together for you.
Make eating better, easy with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made-to-order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood, all with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90, exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Welcome back to the Fort Meade Softball Complex as we got a hit that's going to go out towards a second. Dobson throw the first in time. You betcha, Spearfish. After a ball from Taylor Tennant. A drive by the Spartan, drive by the Patriots that goes out towards second base. Dobson able to glove it, throw it over to Fire Eyes and record out number 1 as Matheson goes down. And we'll have the second Matheson coming up next here for the Lady Patriots as that foul ball strikes against the backstop. Here on KDSJ Sports. Clayson Davis here on the Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. The camera is kind of in my face, so I can't hide from anyone or do any illegal activities, which is unfortunate, but we're going to keep rocking and rolling. Haley Treasure, our KDSJ intern, running the camera, doing an awesome job. Thank you so much for making your way down to Spearfish. If you're going to leave me hanging on live television, I'm going to be so mad. Thank you. Okay, saving the embarrassment. Where are we? We're at a 1-0-1 pitch. Outside corner is going to be called for strike 2. Excuse me, this is Ham, as Sarah Matheson and then Caitlin Matheson was the first one. This is Michaela Ham, the right fielder. Now it's 1-2. 2 balls, 1 strike. I got my numbers mixed up. As there's a shot that goes way out towards center, will not have the distance. And a good job by Caitlin Lyon. Tracks it down, makes the catch. As again, in game 1, there was almost a breeze at the back of the batters, and Jefferson took advantage of them and sent a few to Newell. This one gets caught up in the wind from the looks of it, as Lyon did not have to go all the way back to the fence. And now we have a shot over toward third. Throw to first. Is it there in time? Got it. Slight bobble by the Spartans at third. And Olivia Lyons able to make the catch just in time and throws it over to Fire Eyes. And just like that, it is 1-2-3 as down goes Matheson, Ham, and now Fairbrother, the catcher. The one caught out with a grounder to third, and just like that, Spearfish next to bat when we would come back in about 30 seconds for more high school softball on a Thursday night on KDSJ.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them. All major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
Back to Sturgis as the Spartan defense going 1-2-3 on the Patriots. We're tied at 1 apiece on our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboards. Recognize tonight's officials for this contest, our Law on the Diamond, being brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. As again, tonight's officials, sponsored by the South Dakota High School Activities Association. Let's lead things off with the left fielder, Everly Whitlock. We'll get things started. Outside pitch from Cooper, her second inning of action. Going to be a swing and a miss for strike one. Again, some new faces for the Spartans as Aurora Vig and Emmy Johnson going down to ankle injuries this past week in practice, both out for the season. So see some new faces like Whitlock in the starting lineup. Also, we saw Kinsley Carlson in game number 1, the 7th grader. Also with some action from the circle today as Johnson, the ace, out for the season with an ankle injury. As Whitlock with the second pitch fouled off. 1-2 is the count for the leadoff hitter for the Spartans. Cooper finds the pitch she wants. A wind-up throw, high outside, got him, strike 3. We'll take a look at that pitch on our Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay real quick. Again, the square is unofficial on KDSJ-TV. In the pitch, it's high and outside, but still called strike 3. So that's going to be out number 1 for the Patriots. And now we have a drive for the senior, throw to first, and the out is recorded as that was Chloe Wiswell. Wiswell, drive over to third, where Stensis almost aired on the grounder, but actually hit her up in the midsection. She was still able to glove it. Throw to first was in time, and the 5-3 putout is recorded. And now our Law on the Diamond just took a shot by a softball. I think ouch might be the word to use. Don't think these refs, these umpires know that they're mic'd up as well, so this could be a scary instance. But while the blue collects his senses, give us a chance to look at the standings going into this contest. As Sioux Falls, Washington, the number 1 team in the class entering this contest. Harrisburg was number 1 entering the day, but Sioux Falls Jefferson with a win over Spearfish, they jumped to number 2. Washington jumps to number 1. Harrisburg comes in at 3rd. Stevens, the only other undefeated team, they're at 11-0. They're at number 4, tied with Brandon Valley at 4th, and O'Gorman also at 4th. Sioux Falls Roosevelt comes in at 7th. Tie at 8th were Brooking and also Sioux Falls Lincoln. Spearfish enters in tied for 16th, but have the tiebreaker over Aberdeen Central, so they are currently in that last spot to make the Sodak 16. Sturgis, the only other West River team, they are currently tied for 12th with T-Area. So after 2 outs recorded by the Patriot defense here at the bottom of the second, it's going to bring up Caitlin Lyon, the 9-hole hitter. Cooper, wind-up throw, outside pitch, got it, strike 1. 3-1 is the count. Cooper, wind up inside, and that is ball 4. So our first walk of the day will be courtesy of the Spartans. As Lyon able to stroll on over to first, and we're back to top of the order, and here comes Liv Johnson, who has one of 2 hits for the Spartans. Both her and Dobson led off the top of the first. Johnson was able to score. So now Liv next to bat and hits one off the top of the bat. It's going back to the fence, but will not have the distance. And 1 pitch, 1 swing, and the third and final out as Matheson from center field able to make the catch. As Caitlin Matheson, that will retire the inning for Lincoln. So we're still tied at 1 apiece here on KDSJ Sports. We will take another timeout. And the Patriots next to bat, they will lead things off with Blosky, then back to Cook and more on the way. It's high school softball on KDSJ.
The Stadium Sports Grill is where sports fans meet in Spearfish. The Stadium is locally owned and operated, and they carry the NFL ticket, NBA package, college sports pack, and stream all BHSU and Spearfish Spartan sporting events. Their famous steak tips and hand-patty burgers will satisfy any sports fan. The Stadium is a full bar and grill, open daily for lunch at 11 a.m. and serving brunch on Sundays starting at 10. Plus, don't forget the scoreboard on Ryan Road next to Safeway. See you soon at the Stadium Sports Grill, Main Street, Spearfish.
Taylor Tennant back in the circle for Spearfish, her third inning of action. We're tied at 1 apiece on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Both teams with 1 run in the first, and both teams going 1-2-3 defensively in the second. And Tennant will start off with a ball. As to bat, this is Addison Blotsky, the freshman. And Blotsky, a hit out towards the right field. Diving attempt by Wiswell, not going to be in time. And Blotsky gets the party started for the Patriots with a leadoff double. Pitch by Tennant, outside corner, and contact off the end of the bat goes out toward right field, and Wiswell had to do a diving attempt in order to get it. Couldn't quite make it, and we're at the top of the order with a drive that's going to clear the ballpark and foul. It didn't just clear the fence, it cleared the park. So a bit of a scare for Taylor Tennant in the circle, as this is Cook with her second at-bat. Just 2 hits for both teams. Second hit just recorded by the Patriots. As this is Cook, followed up by Stensas and then Williams. So the 0-1 coming from Tennant as she gets the pitch from Liv Johnson. Here's the windup throw, and this one's popped way up into the sky. It's not going to clear the ballpark, and Taylor Tennant makes the catch, and the runner fell. Runner about lost her footing at second. That could have been pretty bad for the Patriots, and someone pulled the rug out from underneath her. Does get back in time. And now we have a drive that's going to go to short. Throw to first will be in time for out number 2. Quickly. The defense is dueling in Sturgis. Stensas, a drive over to short. And Venora Carlson able to throw it to Fireisen. Does move the runner up to third, and Jersey Williams. She got the scoring started for the Patriots in the first as the low pitch. Good job stopping it was Liv Johnson, the catcher, trying to get caught up on our scoreboard. So 2 outs and a ball for Jersey Williams. Williams was walked last time, I do believe. No, she reached on an error. That's what it was. Now Williams, foul ball, headed to the other ballpark and might have hit someone on the rebound. That's not great. Someone might need to pay Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine a visit. So Williams still battling. Outside pitch, throw back to third, and barely getting back on base was Blosky. And she is still on the diamond. As I believe that was another ball. I think that's ball 3. But Blosky is on the ground. And she went to dive back on third after she realized Johnson had positioning and to make the throw down to third, and she was able to dive back on just in time. So we return to play. Tennant getting ready with the windup. Here is the windup outside, and the count is now full. So again, runner is at third. Williams, and then next up will be Pickner, as that's going to be a base hit and a run scored, as with 2 outs, Williams with her first hit of the day scores Blosky from third, and a 1-run RBI double out to left field is going to be enough to give the Patriots a 1-run lead. It's now 2-1 on the Junick scoreboard. Again with 2 outs. Check swing for the lefty. And this Pickner. I think I said Pickney earlier. And Pickner, a shot that goes right by second base. It's going to go back to the fence. And it rolls over the fence, so it's just going to be a standing double, but will score. Jersey Williams from second, and that's her second run scored. And now Lincoln taking a 2-run lead here in the top of the third on the Junick Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. So again, with 2 outs, the Patriots doing damage, leading 3-1. Our scoreboard is not updating here at the softball complex. And I have the memory of a goldfish. Another drive that's going to go by Taylor Tennant out towards center. And circling the bases is the pitch runner for Lincoln. And now the runs are starting to pile up for the Patriots as they add another one. This one courtesy of Matheson. Sarah Matheson, the senior infielder, with a base hit. And again, sent this one out to center. That was the wrong replay, but we're just going to roll with it. Foul ball as the runner Matheson up to second. Now I'll have to go back to first. So this is the second Matheson in the batting order. Catherine Matheson. 1-1 is now the count. 1-2 is the count. Here is the 1-2. It's hit off the end of the bat over to a second. Throw to first. Catch is made, and the inning is retired for the Lady Spartans. But the Lincoln Patriots.
Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of tons. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics.
As you dine on delicious bites, watch the Gold Dust Casino action today by calling 100 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
Storage.com or call today.
Just like Mom used to make, now you don't have to. The Millstone Family Restaurant can fill that soup and salad bar. The Millstone is your place for classic comfort food made fresh all day long. Locally owned and operated, the Millstone is part of the Spearfish community. Don't be shy. Pull up a chair at our is part of the Spearfish community. Don't be shy. Pull up a chair at our table. Whether you're a local or if you're only in town for the weekend, make yourself at home at the Millstone Family Restaurant off I-90 exit 12 in Spearfish. It's not connecting. There we go. Now we got sound. Okay. It's all coming together, and now Tennant is hit by pitch, so that will move her up to first. So if you're just joining us, leading things off was Dobson, second baseman, with a hit. She was then out at second, and then Olivia Lyons reached first on an error. No, excuse me, Fireeisen did get walked, and then so yeah, Lyons was reaches first on an error. Fireeisen was then walked. Then Carlson with a base hit to score Lyons, with Fireeisen getting out at second. Now Tennant was just walked, and that now brings up Whitlock. And now you're caught up. Whitlock 0 for 1 on the day. As Cooper comes to wind-up pitch, high cheese, swing and a miss for another strike. So now, next pitch, another swing and a miss, strike 2. So with runners at first and second, Spearfish trailing by 2. Whitlock, again, just a 8th grader, as she chops one over to first, and it just falls foul. So Whitlock will have a chance to do it again. 2-2 is the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 2 on for Spearfish, trailing by 2, and a high cheese, a swing and a miss. And down goes Whitlock to retire the inning. Spearfish does add 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd, but Lincoln still maintains the lead. Let's see if we can go to break without cutting any power. You're watching high school softball live on KDSJ Sports.
Years, there's been a better alternative for car repair in Spearfish and the Northern Black Hills. It's Auto Doctor, with their 2 ASC certified mechanics who each have over 40 years of experience, and their state-of-the-art facility. They'll treat your vehicle like it's theirs. From mechanical repairs, brakes, alignments, tires, AC work, and more, Auto Doctor also provides advanced diagnostics. From Audis to Volkswagens, if your car is ill, we're the pill. Auto Doctor off Exit 14 Heritage Drive, Spearfish.
Cheyenne Frontier Days, the daddy of them all, born out of the American frontier and still standing tall, the world's largest outdoor rodeo and authentic Western celebration. In the heart of the American West, the land of the free and the home of the brave. Come salute our American heroes in the air, in the arena, and in the streets of Cheyenne this July. For tickets, info, go to cfdrodeo.com. See you in Cheyenne.
Stop it.
And welcome back to the Fort Meade softball complex, where the Lincoln Patriots winning this one so far as we're approaching the midway point in this contest. 4-2 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Ham is next to bat for the Patriots. That is Michaela Ham. 0 for 1 on the day. And she drives one over the head of third baseman out toward Whitlock over at left field. And a leadoff single for the Patriots will get things rolling for Sioux Falls Lincoln. Again, thanks for joining us on 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and also on KDSJ-980.com. And also on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. As next to bat for the Patriots, this is Fairbrother, and she starts off with the ball. Next for Fairbrother is going to be another ball. I believe that makes it a 2-0 count. Here on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. And here's going to be a drive that's going to go out toward left. It won't have the distance, and Whitlock does make the catch to record the out. So after a single from the Patriots, Fairbrother does pop one out toward left, and the catch is made by the 8th grader to record out number 1. So after the fly out, it's going to bring up Blosky, 1 for 1 on the day. And she might have a chance at the second one, but it's going to fall foul, and the catch is not made after falling foul, as Wiswell had a golden opportunity of recording out number 2, but the ball just dribbles right off the glove. Should not have had that popcorn pregame. So she starts, Blosky starts off 0-1 after the foul, and maybe a second chance at life at this at-bat. She shows bunt, lays down one perfectly, and a throw to first is not going to be accurate enough. It's going to roll all the way back toward right field as Tennant grabbed the ball and then was contemplating, do I throw to second, do I throw to first? She eventually throws one to first, but it was off target. And now on an error, Lincoln's got runners in the corners with just one out. So a pair of blunders by Spearfish has put one runner in scoring position for Lincoln. And now a low pitch does move the runner from first to second, as now we're back at the top of the order with Hayden Cook, the senior. Cook, the shortstop, 0 for 2 on the day. Starts off with a ball. Next one, drive out towards center, and that one's gone. A 3-run slam from the senior, Hayden Cook. The shortstop clears the bases, and now the Patriots have really blown this one open. They lead 7-2 after that 3-run blast from Cook. I'm hitting the wrong score on our scoreboard. So now the Patriots lead by 5. First home run of the day we've seen. As again, bases are cleared for the Patriots just with one out. Now here's going to be a shot over to short. Throw to first will be made. That does record out number 2. So Stensas with a grounder over to Carlson. The 6-3 throw is good and on target. So now with 2 outs, it's going to bring up Williams, who has circled the bases twice already today. And she pops this one off the top of the cage, and it lands back in the field of play. I thought that one was flying over toward us. 0-1 will be the count to Williams. He was 1 for 2. Reached on an error, and with a hit, has 1 RBI as well. 2 runs have scored for Williams in her third at bat. Next pitch is going to be low and outside for ball 1. So 1-1 is the count. Following Williams, we'll have Alnessa Pickner, and then the Matheson girls. So Tennant trying to shake off that home run just moments ago, and here's going to be a ball that's going to be hit out towards second, and the catch is made by Dobson. As Williams didn't quite have the mustard on that pop-up, just glanced it off the top of the bat, and able to close in on it was Dobson to complete the inning. But more damage done by the Lincoln Patriots. They lead 7-2 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Spearfish with a chance to answer next. When we come back, it will be, let me see here, Wiswell, Lyon, and Johnson. After this break here on KDSJ.
In Spearfish at the mouth of Spearfish Canyon for food, treats, and something sweet. Home of the ever-changing Blizzard menu featuring a Blizzard of the Month you gotta try while it lasts. Grab great value with the $7 lunch. Choose a burger or chicken strips plus a sundae or upgrade to a small Blizzard. Try the new DQ cupcake treats. Cool off with refreshing DQ sparklers and coolers and satisfy any craving with classic DQ soft serve favorites. And don't forget ice cream cakes and Blizzard cakes for birthday celebrations or just because. Dairy Queen Spearfish. Happy tastes good.
If it could be imagined.
Back to more high school softball on KDSJ-TV. Spearfish trailing now by 5, 7-2. The score on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Chloe Wiswell will get things started here at the bottom of the 4th inning as we are on the downhill slide in what's been an exciting high school softball contest between the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots and the Spearfish Spartans. Lincoln has been kind of the who's who of high school softball, winning 3 straight state championships from 2023, 24, and 25. Lincoln was the #1 overall seed Last season, they actually beat Spearfish in the Sodak 16 as Wiswell swings and misses for a strike. That makes it 1-2 the count. Wiswell 0 for 1 on the day. Caitlin Lyon, Liv Johnson, the next two to follow, as Jana Cooper still in the circle as Wiswell has to leap out of the way to not have an ankle bone strike by a ball. The ankles and the Spartans have not been the kindest of friends here in the last few weeks, as two Spartans went down to injury earlier, actually last week, due to practice injuries, as Wiswell, the 2-2 pitch is fouled out. Spearfish trying to find some magic themselves. They were able to tie the game twice. They were able to tie the game once, in the first, and then they responded with 1 run in the third, and now Wiswell with another foul back toward the net. Lincoln with 3 runs scored in the third, and then just 3 moments ago on a home run from their leadoff hitter and Hayden Cook. Wiswell still with the 2-2 count. Wind up throw and a fastball down Main Street will take care of Wiswell, and the first out is recorded for the Patriots. Strikeout by Cooper. That is her 3rd strikeout of the day. She's pitched 54 pitches for 33 strikes, now facing her 17th batter. And it's going to be the 9-hole hitter for Spearfish and Caitlin Lyon. So Cooper has done most of the damage, has done all the damage in the circle as Lyon starts off the ball. Next pitch, outside again. This one called a strike, so 1-1 our count. On the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard, Spearfish, the 9-hole hitter, completing the 2nd time through, and now a pitch that gets away from Cooper and it rolls right at the legs of Lyon. Makes it now 2-1 the count as the sun is set. The breeze, a slight breeze, about 5 to 10 miles per hour, a lot calmer than it was earlier today. As here's the 2-1, outside corner again, caught it for strike 2, and count is now at 2-2, just with 1 out recorded for the Spartans. Need to put some runs up after seeing 6 runs between the 3rd and 4th innings by the Lincoln Patriots. And now here's going to be a drive over to short, and play is not made by Cook, so that's going to go as an error, and Lyon is able to reach first on that error. So a good spot for now Liv Johnson to come in and possibly score another run. And now Johnson, a drive that's going to go out towards right field. And the runners hold up at 1st and 2nd, but another base hit for Liv Johnson, now going 2 for 3 on the day as it goes over the head of Matheson back to Ham at right field. And now runners are at 1st and 2nd for the Spartans. Again, just with 1 out. So that will now bring up the number 2 hitter in Dobson. Roslyn Dobson, the 8th grade 2nd baseman, starts off with a ball. Next pitch, and that is low and in the dirt for a 1-1. 2-0. Remembering how to count. Here's the 2-0, just going to be a bit high and a bit outside. That will move the runners up to now 2nd and 3rd. So now 2 runners in scoring position. Dobson is 2 for 2 on the day with a golden chance to climb back into the contest, and a 3-0. Here's the count. There is the 3-0, and it's going to be at the legs of Dobson. Ducks are on the pond for number 27, and Olivia Lyons, the third hole hitter for the Spartans. Not before we have a meet in the middle, as Diamond Rio once said. As again, the head coach for the Sioux Falls Lincoln Lady Patriots, Trent DeLugosh, and he will immediately make a change in the circle. So with one out, the bases recorded. Enter Jersey Williams, as she will come in relief. As Williams warms up, we're going to take a quick break, come back with a word from some of our sponsors. Spearfish trailing, back after this.
Can be created. Eaton Construction in Belle-Fourche specializes in site development for your next commercial project. Size is no issue. Earth moving for grading on any level. Utility installation for single projects or entire subdivisions. Whatever the project, Eaton Construction has it handled. Gravel hauling, construction of roads from scratch and down to basements. You know who you need for the job. Eaton Construction. Call 605-210-2223 today. That's 605-210-2223.
So now, new pitcher for the Lincoln Patriots. It's Jersey Williams moving from first to the circle. Now playing first is Anna Bergen, the sophomore. Bases loaded, one out. Here comes Olivia Lyons. First pitch will be inside for ball one. Still one out for the Spartans. Force out at every single base as well for the Patriots. Depending on what Lyons can do, being the guinea pig versus Williams. Next pitch downtown Main Street for strike one. Lions 1 for 2 on the day. As the 1-1, this is going to be popped up and won't clear the infield, as the second baseman able to make the catch. As a 298 average was the deal for Lions at bat, and Matheson records out number 2. I'll bring up another senior for the Spartans. This is Abby Fireeisen. 0 for 1 on the day. Big spot for her. She swings hard and just misses on the outside pitch to bring up strike one. So Williams took care of the first batter with bases loaded. Second pitch, off speed for Abby, swing and a miss for strike two, and Abby knew that she had the pitch she wanted, just couldn't quite make contact. Now down 0-2. Down 0-2. Here comes the next one outside, and good eye by Fireeisen, and it makes it now 1-2. And bases loaded, and Williams in the circle to try to get out of the jam. Here's the 1-2, and that's going to be a chop down toward the pitcher. Throw to first will be there in time, and the Patriots get out of the inning, leaving 3 on and no runs scored after the pitching change. Patriots with a chance to add on to their lead. They lead 7-2 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Top the 5th after this.
Has been helping families see clearly for over 50 years. They're more than just an eye care center. They're part of your community, committed to keeping your family's vision healthy and strong. From kids' first eye exams to the perfect frames for every family member, they're here to make your experience easy, affordable, and comfortable. Come visit Pillin Optical, where your family's vision is their top priority, because seeing life's special moments starts with healthy eyes. Pillin Optical, caring for your family one pair of eyes at a time.
Todd Poling and the A&W team are excited to be bringing the classic A&W brand back to Spearfish in the Northern Black Hills. And they're even more excited to be cheering on the Spearfish Spartans. Stop in for delicious burgers, chicken tenders, cheese curds, and of course their world-famous root beer made fresh in-house every day. Scan the QR code on your screen or mention the code Spartans25 for 10% off orders all day, every day. A&W and Spearfish, inside Walmart on 1st Avenue. Let's go Spartans!
Welcome back to some more high school softball on KDSJ-TV, on YouTube, and on Facebook. As leading things off for the Patriots, it will be number 37 and Anessa Pickner, the junior. Starts off the ball and now hits this one off the end of the bat, and a leaping grab made by Dobson over at second base, who steals this one out of the sky to record out number 1. Great effort by the 8th grader, who's just slowly gotten better and better throughout the season. And out number 1 quickly recorded by the Spartan defense. Tennant still in the circle, and here comes Pickner, who's had a pretty good day so far, going 2 for 2. Excuse me, this is actually Matheson. Pickner's who just went. So Matheson, she's 1 for 2. Next pitch is going to be low, 1-1. Thank you to some of our sponsors for allowing us to be here at Fort Meade, including False Bottom Creek and Containers, Bank West. Also want to thank Fisher's Sand and Gravel, the Millstone Family Restaurant. Also want to thank Eaton Construction, the Gold Dust Maverick Steakhouse, and also our Monument Health Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth. Tennant now up to 52 pitches. 2-1 is the count. Wind up throw, and this is going to be a drive that's going to go right on by the outreached arms of Lions, and now it's going to go by Whitlock over to the fence. So Matheson able to round second and third. And a standing double for Matheson. Puts another runner in scoring position for the Lincoln Patriots. Now here comes Catherine Matheson, the outfielder, sophomore. Chance to score her sister. Still with just 1 out. Tennant, wind up throw, and a low pitch is going to be fouled over towards Lincoln's dugout for an 0-1. Patriots 9-7 on the season. They took care of Sturgis in game number 1. Spearfish 2-13. They lost 20-0 versus Sioux Falls Jefferson in game number 1 here on KDSJ-TV. As here's a low swing, goes over to Dobson, throw to first, made by Fire Eyes in making the catch. And out number 2 is recorded while the runner does advance to third. So Spearfish, they've had no problem recording the first 2 outs. It's just getting that third out has been a bit of a chore for the Lady Spartans on defense, and see if they can try to record that third out without allowing that runner to score. And Ham will be next up. And corner got it for strike 1 by Taylor Tennant, who has really calmed down after that home run last inning here at the top of the 4th. We're at the top of the 5th. Next pitch fouled out toward the ballpark. Check on the score of that Sturgis game. They're taking on Sioux Falls Jefferson. It's 9-1 in the top of the 5th. So both games in the top of 5. 0-2 is the count, and this one's going to be popped up towards shortstop, and the catch is made, and Spearfish no trouble recording out number 3 this time. They leave one stranded on third, and they keep it a 5-run ball game. It's 7-2 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Spearfish chance to answer. They lit up the bats early, needed to wake them up again as they'll face Williams for the second inning. And when we come back after this short break.
Collisions happen. From fender benders to deer crossings, it's just part of life. When it happens, take it to Jake's Collision Repair with 2 locations in Sturgis and Spearfish. Locally owned and serving the Black Hills for over 15 years, Jake's delivers top quality repairs using state-of-the-art equipment, advanced training, and eco-friendly paint systems. Their technicians are ICAR and PPG certified, and they work with any insurance company. So when collisions happen, and they will, choose Jake's Collision Repair.
High school softball live on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook. Join us again tomorrow. We'll have more softball right here from the Fort Meade Softball Sportsplex, as we'll have a drive by, I believe that was Carlson, sent one out towards center for a leadoff single for the Spartans to get things going here in the bottom of 5. So Spearfish needing to wake up the bats. Good start by Carlson. Venora, freshman, now sits at first. Now here comes Taylor Tennant. First pitch fouled back into the wall. Tennant 0 for 1 on the day. Runner still at first. Next pitch by Williams, outside and low. Ties the count up at 1. Tennant this season, 214, 9 hits, 7 singles, 1 double, 1 triple. And next pitch called a strike. Makes it 1-2. Had 2 hits versus O'Gorman, 2 hits versus Sioux Falls Roosevelt. Also had 2 hits versus Aberdeen Central. Spearfish won that game versus Aberdeen Central, their first win of the season. Now Tennant with a pop fly out towards center, and able to make the grab was Matheson to record the out. Keeps the runner planted at first as well. Now here comes another 8th grader for the Lady Spartans. That's Everly Whitlock. Only 3 seniors on the varsity squad for Spearfish this season. Chloe Wiswell, Abby Fireeisen, and Olivia Lyons. And the first pitch, I believe, is called foul for Whitlock, who is 0 for 2 on the day. Nope, they called it a ball. Next pitch outside. It is called a strike. That outside corner, top outside corner, has been called a strike the entire game. So both teams have been needing to be able to adjust to those calls, as there's a swing and a miss on the 1-1, makes it now 1-2. After Whitlock, we'll have Lyons, Johnson, Dobson. 8-hole hitter as a high pitch. Going to be a bit high, tied up at 2-2. So Deuce is wild on the count. On the court, holding up the double deuces. Probably a gang sign somewhere. Whitlock looking at the 2-2. This is low and inside, and the count is full. So back-to-back balls from Williams in relief for Jada Cooper, the senior who started things off for the Lincoln Patriots. Here's the full count, and it's going to be chopped and just falls foul behind the line, and we'll do it all again. Lincoln in the middle of the pack in the standings entering this contest. They enter tied for 8th. Right now they would be the 1 team on the road. Brookings just ahead of them in the standings. And the 3-2 is in the dirt. And we got runners at first and second with just 1 out. Excuse me, Chloe Wiswell next, then Lyons, then Johnson. Wiswell, the right fielder, 0 for 2 on the day. Leans out of the way of the strike called. So Chloe trying to find pitch she wants to throw at. Outside corner. Again, this is going to be a ball. And it's 1-1. Again, the square on our KDSJ TV is not official, is not ABS. Outside and high. That is called a strike. About head level with the umpire. 1-2. Next pitch outside and tall, and that ties it up at 2-2. Runners at first and second. Carlson at second, Whitlock at first. And outside on the 2-2 is swung on and missed by Wiswell. And down she goes, and that's out number 2. Two away, enter Kate Lyon, junior outfielder. 0 for 1 on the day, and she got hit. Walk off that stinger, and that loads the bases again. Big spot for the big hitter for Spearfish. Here comes Liv Johnson. 2 for 3 on the day, and the bases are loaded. Similar spot that Lincoln had just moments ago, and the pitching change got them out of the inning. Here's a pop fly out towards center, and the catch is made. Matheson saves the day again for Lincoln after the Spartans' big gun able to send one out towards center, but again did not find the jet fuel to send it over the park for the grand slam. So Spearfish again loads the bases, and the Patriots again leave them stranded. We're going to the top of 6, 7-2 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Tennant defense on the field next when we return.
Health, Orthopedic, and Sports Medicine is here when you need us for the extreme athletes or those everyday activities. From kiddos with broken bones to retirees with creaky knees. Whether you're pumping iron or planting petunias, we'll be in our clinic locations throughout the region working together. Monument Health, Orthopedic, and Sports Medicine, getting you moving again so you can confidently say, I'm back. Go to monument.health/orthopedics to find out more.
You see them everywhere. That's because Heinzerling Concrete of Spearfish is the most trusted name for everything from driveways, sidewalks, decorative stamp patios, and of course, foundations. Heinzerling Concrete is proud to support the activities that help our area youth build their foundation for future success. Whatever the job, Heinzerling Concrete is the name you can trust. Google Heinzerling Concrete in Spearfish or call 210-2320.
Here we go, top of the 6th inning. Lincoln with a 5-run lead over the Spartans, 7-2 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Coming up at the ending of this contest, we'll have our Stadium Sports Grill post-game show. Recap all the action that happened in this contest, name a superior performer, and get ready to go for tomorrow morning with more high school softball live right here from the Fort Meade Softball Complex as the Harrisburg Tigers stroll into town. It's all coming up with our Stadium Sports Grill post-game show. As the leadoff hitter is Fairbrother for the Lincoln Patriots. Kennedy Fairbrother, the sophomore. She is 0 for 2 on the day. The 8-hole hitter. 8, 9, and 1 will be the lineup to lead things off for the Patriots. As Tennant, now outside corner, makes it 2-1. 3-1. No, they did call it a strike, so it's 2-2. I'm just yelling numbers at this point. Foul ball that is caught by third. Let's take a look at that in our Tropical Smoothie Cafe replay just to see where it did land. Again, it happens so fast, and I don't know about that one, but I don't get paid to make those calls. So we'll have a full count, 3-2. For the leadoff hitter, next pitch is called strike 3 on the corner. Outside corner has been hammered the entire night by both teams, and this time the catcher Fairbrother goes down due to it. So now with 1 out recorded, strike is recorded. As this is Blotsky, who's 1 for 2. Starts off the strike. Next pitch is in the dirt for 1-1. Tennant has gone the entire way so far this contest. 65 pitches. We're just kind of cruising right along. Meanwhile, we check over at the Sturgis game, and Jefferson really starting to pull away. It's 10-1 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. I believe it's either in between the 5th or 6th, or they're just starting. Or they're just starting the bottom of the 6th. Who knows? And the next pitch is going to be off of Johnson, the catcher. Makes it 1-1. One out recorded for the Spartans. They'll have just 6 more outs to try to come back in this contest, and another strike called. So that makes it now 2-2. Next, outside, the outside corner caught again, strike 3. Taylor Tennant starting to realize, hey, I kind of like this spot. And takes care of the second batter with another strikeout. Again, that square on KDSJ-TV is unofficial. As now we go back to the top of the lineup with Hayden Cook, who sent one over the fence her last at bat. She's 1 for 3 on the day. 3 RBIs. Next pitch inside, called it strike, and we're tied at 1-1. 2 outs, Tennant trying to get out of this inning without anyone reaching base. The 1-1, and she's going to try that corner, but just a bit to the outside, and we're at 1-2. Here's the 2-1. I said 1-2 earlier, but I meant 2-1. This one's fouled to the net, and we're at 2-2. Deuce is wild on the scoreboard. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Spearfish, again, just 6 more outs to work with to come back from a 5-run lead if the score stands where it is now. And there's a drive that's going to go out towards center. It lands right in front of Dobson trying to make pursuit. Able to catch up to it in time was the second baseman or the shortstop in Carlson, but 2-2 count ends up as a single for the Lady Patriots. So that will now bring up Stensis, Paige Stensis, a grounder over to short. It bounces off of Carlson, and now Lincoln with another base hit. Back-to-back singles puts 2 on, and now here comes Jersey Williams, the freshman. Started off at first, now has moved into the circle defensively. She's 1 for 3, 2 runs scored and an RBI. And good-looking pitch by Tennant to lead things off versus Williams. She starts with a strike. As this is the number 3 hitter in the lineup for the Patriots. Next pitch is in the dirt. Good job by Liv Johnson to stop it, and we're at 1-1. Tennant, 77 pitches on the day. As now here's a drive that's going to go over to short, and Carlson not able to make the play, and the bases are loaded again, all with 2 outs. And that's going to bring up the cleanup hitter, 37, Anessa Pickner, the junior. And she is 2 for 3 with 1 run scored, 2 RBIs. So the Patriots been able to leave Spearfish stranded with the bases loaded twice this contest. Spearfish looking to do the same, and a good start by Tennant against the lefty as she finds the opposite corner for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. That's fouled back right at my face. Good thing there's a net protecting me. So that's pretty helpful. And now it's 0-2. Tennant wants a new pitch and finds the one she wants. Here is the 0-2, bases loaded. Wind up, throw, low, throw back to third, and it's going to go on by. That will go ahead and score a run. As again, Liv wanted to try throwing it down to Lyon over at third, and throw was just a bit off. Lions had to go over third base in order to try to track it down, but nonetheless, the runner from third scores on the wild throw, and it's now a 6-run lead for Lincoln. Now the next pitch. The 1-2 is fouled out toward left field. Again, runners are at second and third. Still 1-2. Next pitch, drive out towards center. That's going to be a base hit. It bounces against the net. That's going to score Williams, her 3rd run scored of the day, and a 2 runs scored. And now the Patriots really starting to hammer it on the Spartans. A 2-run RBI single from Anissa Pickner, and it makes it a 10-2 ball game here at the top of the 6th. And again, all the damage coming with 2 outs. Here comes Sarah Matheson, the senior. Second baseman starts off with the ball. Tennant now up to 81 throws. Wind up, she's going to go high upstairs, and now it's 2-0. So Matheson looking for hit number 2. Tennant goes low and inside, ball 3. Matheson completely in the driver's seat. See if Sarah will try the 3-0 or if she'll force Tennant to throw a strike. Here is the 3-0, and that is going to be called a strike. As Tennant again went upstairs, this time she was able to find enough control to put it underneath that line, and now it's 3-1. So Matheson's got to go back to work. Here is the 3-1 windup, and Matheson, not a hard hit ball, but it will be fair and go over the head of Lyon. So a single puts runners at second and first. As Matheson does record her 2nd hit of the day. Now here comes going to bring up the next Matheson. And she pops one out towards center, and the catch is made. So Spearfish leaves 2 on, but the Lincoln Patriots do add on to their lead. 3 more runs here at the top of the 6th. Spearfish with a lot of work to do offensively when we come back in the bottom of the 6th inning. Get things started with, I believe it will be Dobson, Lyons, and Fireeisen when we return here on KDSJ.
Logic Inc. is proud to sponsor South Dakota's high school and collegiate athletes this season as they work alongside their partners at the South Dakota Beef Industry Council to deliver the Build Your Base sports nutrition program at local high schools and colleges around the state and the country. Are you looking for a simple, easy-to-follow program that can help you and your family optimize performance both on and off the field of play? Check out buildyourbase.org and learn why beef continues to be the premier protein for athletic performance and recovery.
You just got a quote from a company and are now being billed for not choosing them. Many contracts have what's referred to as a contingency agreement. These typically state that if you don't go with them, you, after insurance has approved the repair work, will be charged a percentage of the job they quoted. Ask up front if they charge to provide an estimate. Never sign anything that you haven't fully read or understand. If you have any questions, reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
And we're back at the Fort Meade Softball Complex. Rosalind Dobson 2 for 2 on the day. Has also been walked once. She starts off with a strike and now looks at strike number 2. Williams back in the circle. In relief for Jada Cooper. Williams, freshman. And Dobson goes downstairs to try to pick up the hit and will swing and miss for strike number 3 and out number 1. So just 5 more outs for Spearfish to climb back from an 8-run lead by the Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots. It's going to bring up Olivia Lyons, who's 1 for 3 on the day with a run scored. And Williams does start with strike 1. As Lincoln coming up next for the Patriots, they will be in Rapid City when they take on Rapid City Stevens for Lady Readers Senior Night tomorrow at noon before they end the regular season at Watertown on the 21st, and then home versus Brookings, the last game of the regular season. That game versus Brookings could be a pretty big one to watch for the Patriots, as again right now Lincoln and Brookings tied in that 8th spot, as there's a drive that's going to go out toward left and it's going to bounce against the net. So Olivia Lyons didn't quite have enough to put it over the net, but does make it land in the net, and Spearfish has got a standing double here with 1 out. So a good hit by Olivia Lyons. That will bring up Abby Fireeisen, her senior classmate. Fireeisen 0 for 2 on the day. Was walked once as well, as Williams will want to go downstairs and misses low for ball 1. Fireeisen had a drive to center her last at bat when the bases were full. Now with a chance to get her first hit of the day, and she might have a chance, and she will, over the top of second base, back to the wall. It's going to go ahead and score. Lions go to second, and Fireeisen is caught out at second. As Abby does score her senior classmate from second, but again, the center fielder Matheson able to throw it over to short and Cook at the last moment, and Fireeisen is picked off at second. So 1 run does score for Spearfish, but it comes at a cost. It's now a 7-run lead, and now here comes Venora Carlson, who's 2 for 3. And starts off looking at strike 1, seeing what Williams want to throw. Williams wants to throw strikes, as she did right there. Next pitch, Williams is going to try to hit that corner, but couldn't quite find it for 1-1. As Carlson is the 5-hole hitter. Tennant, Whitlock, Wiswell, Lyon in the next few, as there's a downstairs throw over to second. The throw to first, is it there in time? No, it is not. So hit over to Matheson over at second. She wasn't able to reach down and grab it in time and throw it over to Bergen at first. And now Spearfish with 2 outs, got a runner on first. Here comes Taylor Tennant. First pitch is outside, and that's called a ball. As Williams now up to 39 throws in the game, as this one is right in the breadbasket for strike 1 for Tennant. 0 for 2 on the day. Spearfish just 4 outs to make up 8 runs if the score stands where it is. Still got to do work on defense. Next pitch is good for strike 2. Williams now throwing some speed right in the middle of the lane, daring Tennant to find one to swing at. Here's the 1-2 quickly, and a swing and a miss on that outside corner, and out 3 is recorded by the Lincoln Patriots. They lead by 7. It is 10-3 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. We will head to the top of the 7th and possibly final inning after this short break, as you're watching high school softball live on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on KDSJ's Facebook Live.
No matter what life throws in your direction, Dana Dental Arts and Spearfish reminds you to make you and your family's dental health a top priority. Putting off small problems now can lead to big ones later. We are small enough to feel like family, but big enough to bring you the latest technology. Before your lives get too hectic with school, sports, and other extracurricular activities, schedule a comprehensive exam now. We love our patients. Celebrating 50 years of dentistry in Spearfish.
Real value starts at Unix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, your hometown dealer on West Jackson and Spearfish. Shop our wide selection, schedule expert service, and see the just-arrived Jeep Cherokee and Jeep Grand Cherokee. We're dedicated to helping you drive home happy, whether you're searching for a new ride or keeping yours running strong. Stop in or visit our website to experience the Junix difference. Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, where service, selection, and savings come together for you.
Top of the 7th inning here in Sturgis. Lincoln Patriots all the way from Sioux Falls leading Spearfish 10-3 on the Junix scoreboard. Also, a shout out to the Fireeisen family celebrating their 21st anniversary today. So, happy anniversary to Abby's parents, Adrian and Missy, celebrating their 21st anniversary today. Leading things off for the Lincoln Patriots is Ham. New pitcher for the Spartans, Liv Johnson, enters the circle in relief for Taylor Tennant. Looks at 2 balls from Johnson was Michaela Ham, the junior, who's 1 for 3. Ball 3 and ball 4 were called either that or forgot how to count, and leadoff walk for Ham here at the top of the 7th. That's going to bring up Fairbrother, the catcher, who, again, the first pitch, Lyons not able to find it, and the runner does advance up to second on ball 1. So Johnson still yet to throw a strike. After 5 pitches, next one is called a strike. So Johnson does break that streak of 5 straight balls thrown. The first strike of the day for Emmy in the circle. Next one bounces off a home plate, moves the runner up to third. So now Emmy Johnson with a runner 1 plate away from scoring. 2-1, and this is going to be a drive that's going to go down the left field foul line, and we're tied at 2-2. No outs here at the top of the 7th. Forgot to reset that from inning number 6. Fairbrother, the catcher, is 0 for 3. Blosky, Cook, and Paige Stensis to follow. 3-2, I believe, is the count. This one going to be over the head of everyone for ball 4. So that puts runners in the corners with no outs. And now we'll have a substitution for the Patriots. I'll have a base runner come on. Ruby Pennies, junior outfielder, and that'll be the pitch runner. It's going to bring up Blosky, 1 for 3 on the day. Johnson still trying to find that control. This one looked good, but just drops at the last moment for 2-0. No outs yet recorded for Spearfish. This one also bounces off the dirt, and Lincoln will score from third. And the lead for the Patriots is back up to 8. As this one for Johnson, again, just falls right at the glove of Olivia Lyons, and the 3-0 is called a strike. Here's the 3-1, and there's strike 2. So Johnson's starting to find a little bit more of a groove here now with a full count. Wind up throw, and close, but no cigar for Johnson. Ball 4, and that puts runners at first and second. It's back to the top of the order for the 5th time for the Lincoln Patriots. Hayden Cook with a drive out towards center. And it's going to go by Lions at center, and Lincoln's going to go ahead and score run number 12. So the Patriots now with a 9-run lead. Cook with her her fourth RBI today, as she's now got 3 hits at 5 at-bats with 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs. And now we have switched pitchers again for Spearfish. Taylor Tennant back in the circle. She warms up quickly, and we won't take a break, actually. We will just keep it right here. So Tennant is back in the circle after Liv Johnson quickly as her day end. And now this is a shot that goes over to Carlson. And ooh. You know, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a softball. And she's not getting picked first on the softball team. As the shot over to Carlson, throw to second, was not in time, and actually the intended receiver was Cook at second. Does score one more run for Lincoln. They now lead by 10. It's 13-3 on the Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard as Tennant going up against Jersey Williams for the 5th time today. Starts off with a strike. Now we have another sub. And we'll see who will come in. It'll be number 42. We don't have a 42. But she is the courtesy runner for Paige Stensis, who just recorded her first hit of the day. Williams is 1 for 4, but with 3 runs scored and an RBI. As Tennant will go low, it bounces off the dirt of Lions. Takes it 1 ball, 1 strike. And now Williams has sent that one to orbit. And Williams found the pitch she wanted, drew a bead on it, and sent it out toward left field. Jersey Williams, her second hit of the day, and it's a second RBI. She's now got 4 RBIs on the day as well, and now this lead's blown open to 13 runs for the Patriots. All with no outs. A 3-run blast to right for Jersey Williams. Clears the bases. And now Taylor Tennant will have to go up against Pickner, who has another base hit that goes out toward right center, squeaks by Dobson. And she's got a standing single. Tennant, 91 throws, had a brief break as Liv Johnson pitched for her for a few throws, and then Tennant comes back into the circle. Another hit from Pickner. And now Pickner with courtesy runner, number 20, Madeline Kendall, a freshman. It's going to bring up Matheson, who's 2 for 4 on the day. Sarah Matheson. Tennant goes outside for ball number 1. Still no outs recorded for Spearfish. Here's the 0-1. Wind up, throw, and it's going to be upstairs for ball 2. Runner again at first. Lincoln with their most productive inning yet in the contest comes in the final frame. 6 runs scored for Sioux Falls Lincoln here in the 6th. And now Tennant behind the count 3-0. As game is final over at field number 1, Sioux Falls Jefferson with the win over Sturgis, 18-1 the final after 6 innings. as the 3-0 pitch is called a strike. So now Matheson has to go back to work. Second baseman on the day is 2 for 4, and the 3-1 is going to be called a ball, and that puts runners at first and second, still with no outs. It's going to bring up number 41. We don't have a 41 on our roster. So number 41 to pitch. Again, not available on our roster. But she has a base hit over to Carlson, who then has it go off of her, and now a throw to home is not going to be in time. And one more added on by Sioux Falls Lincoln. A one-run RBI single by, I say this is Bruns. Her first hit of the day will be off of an error. And now here's going to be a drive out towards center, and it goes back against the net. And that loads the bases for Lincoln, and Spearfish still has not recorded an out here at the top of the 7th inning. And just like that, the bases are loaded again as Ham with a single out towards center. It's going to bring up Kennedy Fairbrother. She's 0 for 3 on the day. Has been walked once, her 5th at bat. And the runner leaves early as Matheson records the first out for the Spartans defensively. So now that takes the runner off at third. 1 out recorded as Fairbrother looking for her first hit of the day. The first out was recorded by the Patriots, willingly I'm assuming, as the next pitch will go off the glove of Lyons, and now the runner from second advances to third. So Patriots in the corners again. The 1-1 count. And we have Bruns also leave third, and that is out number 2. So now just one runner on first, and this is going to be in the dirt. And the runner from first did leave early, so Lincoln willingly records all 3 outs after leading by 14. It's 17-3. So an explosive inning for Lincoln comes to a non-exciting end. Spearfish, their last chance to bat, coming up next when we return on KDSJ.
Eating better, easy with Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish. Just because you're in a hurry doesn't mean you can't eat better. Made to order smoothies, wraps, sandwiches, and flatbreads that instantly boost your mood, all with delivery available. Plus, check out all the different flavors of smoothie bowls, salads, and even breakfast items. Located off I-90, exit 14 on Platinum Drive, just down the hill from the Holiday Inn. Eat well, live well at Tropical Smoothie Cafe in Spearfish.
Whether you've lived here for years or if you're new to town, everyone wants to know the best place to buy a quality pre-owned car, truck, and SUV, or where to go to have your current ride kept in shape. Brandon Kemp here from Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Need new tires? We got them, all major brands. Your brakes squeaking, or do you just hear something that's not quite right? We can help. Or maybe you're looking to upgrade to something a little more suitable. Well, you came to the right place. Superior Auto Solutions on Colorado Boulevard in Spearfish, or find us online at superiorautost.com.
You can tell it's officially summer when your arms are sunburnt and they're still warm while the rest of you is cold. It's a feeling that's kind of hard to describe. Yeah, and now it's supposed to snow coming up here next week. So enjoy summer while it lasts. If it was rain or like a heavy rain, it'd be one thing. If it was snow, we should be like maybe 5 inches, and then it like slowly soaks into the ground, but I don't think anyone here in the Northern Hills has time for that. Anyways, we still got a softball game, and we're at the bottom of the 7th and final inning. Lincoln leading 17-3 after scoring 7 runs at the top of the 7th inning. And we're going to keep the 7s rolling as we have the 7th spot hitter for the Spartans in the lineup. And Whitlock will lead things off. He's 0 for 2. Williams back in the circle to try to shut the door on the Spartans. Coming up next, we'll have a post-game show being brought to you by the Stadium Sports Grill in Spearfish and in Sturgis. Nope, that's Jake's Collision Repair, but Stadium Sports Grill is in Spearfish. Reading the wrong script again. Whitlock with a 2-2 count, leadoff hitter. As Williams outside, strike 3, caught it on that corner, and that has been her best friend the entire day. So out number 1 for Whitlock. Here comes Chloe Wiswell, the right fielder, senior, looking for her first hit as well. Spearfish 9 hits on the day, but 14 from Sioux Falls Lincoln. Again, a lot of those coming at the ending of the contest as Lincoln scored 1 in the first, then came back with 3 in the third, 3 in the fourth, 3 in the sixth, and then 7 in the 7th inning. Spearfish with 1 run scored in the first, the third, and the 6th. And Wiswell, I believe that's 3-0. I couldn't quite read the numbers. Swing and a miss. That's good for strike 1. It is now 3-1. Spearfish will take on Harrisburg tomorrow. Bottom inside corner, good for strike 2. And just like that, we're at a full count after the 3-0. Wind up throw, and that's outside. Call the ball. Tensions were high with that last call. We're going to go to Caitlin Lyon, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Chops this one down over toward the Lincoln dugout. 1 out recorded for Spearfish. Runner on first by Wiswell. Lyon, the 9-hole hitter. Then it's back to Johnson, Dobson, and Lyons. Wind up and throw, and this one is out over the park, and everyone's gone in field number 1, so no danger of anyone getting a hit except for the battle royale of little kids trying to chase down the foul ball. So that makes it 0-2, outside corner, not quite there. 1-2 now the count on our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. Of course, at the conclusion of this contest, we will name a Superior Performer, being brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. As here's a hit that's going to go over the fence and over the Lincoln dugout, keeping it at 1-2. Also, for archived broadcasts, you can rewatch all them anytime. Just go to the live tab on KDSJ-TV on YouTube. Don't forget to like this stream and subscribe to KDSJ-TV, so you never miss another live sports broadcast here in the Northern Black Hills, including tomorrow morning. We're right back here in Sturgis for more high school softball. The Harrisburg Tigers come to town to take on the Spartans here in Sturgis. First pitch at 10:30. 2-2 count swung on and missed by Kate Lyons. Now that's going to bring up the last out for Spearfish. It's going to be Liv Johnson. First pitch down and in the dirt. That does allow Wiswell to advance to second. Liv is 2 for 4 on the day with a run scored. Batting over .400 on the season for the Lady Spartans. Next one, Johnson. Pop fly out towards right center, and ending the game is Bruns for the Lincoln Patriots. And that'll do it. Your final 17-3. Lincoln going 2-0 here versus West River squads. And we'll recap all of it here after this break. It's our Stadium Sports Grill post-game show coming up next here on KDSJ.
The Stadium Sports Grill is where sports fans meet in Spearfish. The stadium is locally owned and operated, and they carry the NFL ticket, NBA package, college sports pack, and stream all BHSU and Spearfish Spartan sporting events. Their famous steak tips and hand-patty burgers will satisfy any sports fan. The stadium is a full bar and grill, open daily for lunch at 11 a.m. and serving brunch on Sundays starting at 10. Plus, don't forget the scoreboard on Ryan Road next to Safeway. See you soon at the Stadium Sports Grill, Main Street, Spearfish.
Whatever the weather, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating keeps you in the comfort zone with expert heating and air conditioning repair or replacement from American Standard Mitsubishi. For over 70 years, Wolf's Plumbing and Heating has delivered quality service to the Northern Hills and Northeast Wyoming. When you need timely, expert service for heating, cooling, or plumbing, call 605-642-5755 or search Wolf's Plumbing and Heating and stay in the comfort zone.
Cheyenne Frontier Days. The 130th Frontier Nights lineup is locked and legendary. Starting with Treaty Oak Revival and Jesse Murph. Alex Warren with Noah Cyrus. The Red Clay Strays with Wyatt Flores. Riley Green and Trace Atkins. Blake Shelton with Avery Anna. Hardy and Cameron Whitcomb. And Zach Top with Jody Messina. 10 days, one legend. Frontier Nights tickets on sale now at cfdrodeo.com.
Bank West is rooted in South Dakota. Committed to local success. Just like you. We're all connected. In South Dakota. For South Dakota. Convenient, connected, committed. Bank West.
Fisher Sand and Gravel of Spearfish supports community and school athletics. Plus, they support community development with services in and around the Black Hills. Fisher is an aggregate company headquartered in Spearfish with 2 local commercial quarries in Beulah and Newcastle, Wyoming. They sell all sizes of aggregates for commercial and individual projects from a pickup load to thousands of ton. Whatever you need, Fisher Sand and Gravel, proud supporter of all community, college, and high school athletics. Good luck to all teams and athletes competing in today's game.
It's back. The $9.95 Thursday Steak Special returns to Deadwood at Maverick Steak and Cocktails. As you dine on delicious bites, watch the Gold Dust Casino action from a table overlooking the gaming floor. Enjoy over 200 of the newest slot machines and table games in Deadwood. Then use your club card for great discounts at the 2 hotels located off Main Street, right in the middle of the action. Get reservations today by calling 605-559-1400 or visiting golddustdeadwood.com.
In a land of...
Welcome back to the Fort Meade Softball Sportsplex here in Sturgis. Sioux Falls Lincoln Patriots dominant win over the Spearfish Spartans 17-3 on our Junix Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram scoreboard. It's our Stadium Sports Grill post-game show being brought to you by the Stadium Sports Grill in Spearfish and in Sturgis. 744 Main Street. Give them a call at 605-642-9521. It's the Stadium Sports Grill where sports fans meet. As we will look at some of the highlights and recap what all just happened here on KDSJ-TV with our game recap, as Spearfish could not really keep up with the Patriots from the jump as they lost 17-3. Lincoln scored in the first inning after Pickner signaled scoring a run. Liv Johnson stole home, which helped Spearfish tie the game at the bottom of the first. Lincoln jumped back up in the top of the third inning after Jersey Williams doubled down the left field line. Pickner doubled to right field, and also Sarah Matheson singled to center field. All of those scored a run. Then Hayden Cook homered to center field, scoring 3 runs at the top of the fourth for Lincoln. And then the Patriots really blew it open on 7 runs on 4 hits in the top of the 7th as Blosky drew a run. Cook singled. An error scored a run, and Williams homered to left field, scoring 3 runs, and then another error scored 1 more run for the Lincoln Patriots. Jada Cooper opened the game for Lincoln. She surrendered 6 hits and 2 runs, 1 earned over 3 1/3 innings, striking out 3 and walking 3. Abby Fireeisen and Nora Carlson were tough to handle back-to-back in the lineup. Each drove in 1 run for Spearfish. Olivia Lyons, Liv Johnson, Rosalind Dobson, and Carlson each collected 2 hits for Spearfish. Johnson stole 2 bases in the game, and the Spartans piled up 5 walks. Spearfish also had 4 stolen bases on the game. Lincoln had 14 hits. Pickner went 4 for 5 at the plate. Matheson and Ham each collected multiple hits, and Lincoln stole 6 bases in the game. Spearfish will take on Harrisburg tomorrow, 10:30 start here on KDSJ-TV on YouTube and on Facebook, as well as on our radio station at KDSJ 980 AM, 103.5 FM, and KDSJ980.com. As, again, you can watch and listen to all the action for tomorrow morning high school softball contest on a KDSJ mobile app you can find on the App Store and the Google Play Store. We got more highlights to go through, but we won't have time to go through all of them today, as it's time to name a superior performer for this contest. It's being brought to you by the folks at Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Give them a call at 642-9111 or see their inventory online at superioroutosd.com. It's going to go to a Spearfish Spartan, number 27, Olivia Lyons, who will get our player of the game. Again, it went 2 for 3, had 2 RBIs as well and 2 runs scored. So she had a run scored but 2 RBIs. Able to win our Superior Performer for the contest. Brought to you by Superior Auto Solutions in Spearfish. Voting is still open on our website at KDSJ980.com for our Superior Performer of the month of April. Late voting got started, so cast your votes while you still can. As, again, the winner will receive $100 to their team's athletic fund from Superior Auto Solutions. Coming up next for Lincoln, they're going to be in Rapid City tomorrow. They take on the Rapid City Stevens Raiders for Raider Senior Night. That game starts at noon tomorrow at the Parkview Softball Complex. And again, Spearfish will take on Harrisburg, and then next week they'll take on Sturgis, I do believe, in a makeup game for the final day of Spearfish Senior High School class. For more news and sports updates, again, you can all follow us on Facebook at Black Hills Gold Hits KDSJ. You can also rewatch this contest, stay up to date on the latest news and sports happenings, and stay up to date on everything going on in the area on our Facebook page at KDSJ-TV. Also, to rewatch this contest, if you happen to miss it, you can rewatch any game anytime. Just go to the live tab on KDSJ-TV on YouTube. And you can rewatch all of our games from softball, from baseball, from basketball for boys and girls, football, volleyball, rodeo, underwater basket weaving, you name it, we have it, maybe. All on our YouTube channel at KDSJ-TV. That'll do it for our broadcast here tonight. Thank you to Haley Treasure. She's actually tearing down camera number 2 in center field. I want to thank her. Also want to thank Paul James joining me earlier today for game number 1. Happy anniversary to the Fireeisen family as well. As, again, the Lincoln Patriots with the win tonight, 17-3 over the Spartans. From the Monument Health, Orthopedic and Sports Medicine broadcast booth, I'm Clayson Davis, signing off.